Howdy folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to Ace Academy. A safe space in which we are awesome, where we of course joined by XZ, Mr. Extravagant Superstar, and he says it's good, I'll be looking for you. Right, because we're doing the photo thing. Oh no, we're going to the concert, alright. After flashing his one last thumbs up, he walks towards his manager. We're all still giddy from our encounter with him.
He's nice.
That sounds real giddy.
Yeah.
I'm feeling giddy. Valerie sighs dreamily, and Yuna nods.
I don't know about you guys, but all this excitement has made me hungry. We can't leave this event until we've checked out the buffet.
The buffet? Sho eyes the majestic spread as the team murmurs their agreement. You guys go on ahead. I'll catch up to you in just a sec. I just realized that Sho's the only one wearing pants. Like, I get it's a formal event, but, like, girls can wear pants, too. I rush after XZ, my promise to Nikki at the front of my mind. Oh yeah, I promised to get her an autograph. Excuse me, XZ? He turns and smiles when he sees me.
Hey man, what's up?
I was wondering if I could get an autograph.
Of course.
He waits with an expectant smile. Right, pen and paper. Pat down my pockets, but come back empty-handed. Oh crap, don't tell me this is happening right now. As opposed to other times I need a pen and paper, which is never. There isn't anything lying around I could use either.
Z, we need you!
Sure.
Scratches the back of his head. I can't believe I'm going to fail like this. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. I'm sorry, I don't have pen and paper on me. You're busy, I don't want to keep you. I'm sure my sister will understand.
Sister?
Yeah, my younger sister found out that I was coming here and she asked me to get a signature. He nods knowingly.
In that case.
Takes off his necklace and offers it to me. Whoa, buddy! I'm not here to strip you. So we can accept this. Thanks! Oh shit, I didn't ask, are you sure? Fuck! I open my palm and he places it inside my hand. Can I go back? Is that a possibility here? Thanks a lot. I know she'll love this. He smiles warmly.
The things we do for our baby sisters, right?
I personally wouldn't know, but sure. You got that right. What he doesn't realize is that my sister's in high school, so, yeah, you just... it'll have different sentimentality there. He gives me another thumbs up before disappearing with his manager. I look over his medallion before safely pocketing it, then head back to my friends. After eating our fill at the buffet, which was fucking delightful, we continue to mingle and meet other Dashu sponsees. Everyone we spoke to was excited to hear that Dashu was sponsoring an ace team and wished us luck in our matches. They winked at us, signifying that they don't actually wish us luck. It felt really satisfying to be the center of attention, if only for a short moment. Oh, it always does. I remember occasionally, every once in a while, in a positive way, I'm the center of attention. Oh, does it feel fucking good. Like, it's bad when, you know, whatever's happening sucks, but sometimes you just do something really cool, or, you know, people just appreciate you for you, and you're just like, wow, this is really nice. I didn't expect that, but here we are. I'll give an example and then get back to the game. So I was working my old job in 2015 at this, it was this meat packing plant. I was working boxes at the time. It was like my third day. So what I did was I was on a machine that was like spitting out these bags of I don't know what meat it was. It was beef, but I don't remember how it was packaged. Either way, it was spitting out like bags of these, and I was supposed to put 6 bags into a box. But they were going fucking fast, and there were supposed to be like 2 of us there. But the other dude, like, because it's such a strenuous task, but the other dude just didn't show up. He just wasn't there, and I got no explanation, so I had to do it myself. And, so I had the very specific job of putting the 6 things in a box, and then putting it to my right. It was in my left, box to right. And there was, somebody who was directly beside me who was supposed to fold the boxes for me. And fucking Godspeed to this guy. He was keeping up just as fine as I was. Essentially, it was like, it was probably like 10 things coming a second at times. and it was like really fucking fast. So essentially I'd grab a box, like put the, and it'd have to be in a specific order, otherwise they wouldn't fit and the box wouldn't close. So you had to put it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then move. And like I did that for literally 2 hours. And I sort of made a name for myself after that. And people were real, you know, people were real nice. Because that was, like I said, my 3rd day of the job, and it was awesome. And I felt really good after that. I'm like, just because of something I accomplished, people like me. Which is cool. So don't be afraid to accomplish a thing. There wasn't really a moral to what I was saying, but there you go. Moral of the story, don't be afraid to go out and do cool stuff. Soon it was time for the concert. We filed... Let me take a drink. I just spoke unendingly for a while there. Oh, excuse me. We file into the concert hall and towards the front of the stage where flashing lights introduce XZ. Valerie sings along with XZ. Even among the noise of the crowd, her voice rings strong. And I'm impressed by how well she sings. When she notices me, she pulls me close to dance. Aww, because we're dating now. My heart pounds in tune with the music as her hips sway alluringly. XZ is a perfect combination of entertainment and talent, and my voice soon grows hoarse from singing along. Yep. At one point, he even saw us and winked. Hey! Once the concert was over, we chat animatedly about how awesome we are, about how awesome it was before heading our separate ways and going home. Whew, the concert. The concert. Do. I'm barely through the door before Nikki bombards me. Bombastically.
Hello.
That's not really bombarding. Be more excited. Hi? She eyes me up and down.
So?
Oh yeah, I couldn't get you an autograph. So what?
Quit stalling. The autograph?
Yeah, I didn't get one. He's an asshole, really. I completely forgot. Excuse me. How do I take this? Oh, yeah. Let's just be blatant. I didn't get an autograph. I didn't have any paper, so I couldn't get you an autograph. Her eyes widen.
You had one job. How could you have been so unprepared?
Calm down. I didn't come home empty-handed. Look, my hand. It's nice, isn't it? I just got this one. Fuck. I pull out the necklace. She snatches it from my hand and examines it for a signature, but there isn't one. She pouts.
Just an XZ necklace. You can buy those at any souvenir stand. I wanted an autograph from him.
There's DNA of his on this. No, XZ himself gave this to me to give to you. She crosses her arm and raises an eyebrow.
Do you really think I'm that gullible?
No. Okay, to be fair, even I wouldn't have believed that story. I can prove it. Pull out my phone and open up the selfie we took before the concert. The medallion is clearly around his neck. Then I flip to the photos during the concert where there is an obvious lack of a necklace. Nikki grabs my phone and pinches... What? And pinches in to zoom the... I guess that's how you describe that? People don't describe it that way. They just say they zoom in. She swipes back and forth between the photos, over and over and over and over and over. When suddenly she leaps up and down, still clutching my phone.
Oh my god, you were telling the truth. I can't believe it.
Okay. What? Well, Nikki throws her arms around my neck and squeezes me tightly.
This is the best.
The necklace or me? You obviously mean me. She plants a kiss on my cheeks before letting go. Aww, that's a little odd. Then slips a necklace around her head.
I'm never taking this off.
You might want to when you clean yourself. I bet I can change that. That's gross. I'm happy for you. Glad you like it.
You're the best brother ever.
I mean, at times. Thanks. I am amazing. She nods
I
happily.
have to go tell my friends. They're gonna flip.
They're also not going to believe you. Ha ha! I didn't just get you a gift. I got you a gift no one will believe. Ha ha ha! She dashes up the stairs 2 at a time. You know, like any modern adult would. That's the fastest she's ever tried to get away from me. Gosh, she must hate me. I haven't seen her this happy in a long time. Thanks, XZ, for making this happen. Thought that was source engine sound for a moment there. My grumbling stomach derails my train of thought. Probably should have made better use of all the free food. Oh well, let's go see what we've got. Make my way into the kitchen. Uncle Cato's laptop and papers are spread around the kitchen. There's a repetition of the word kitchen there. That's bad writing. The kitchen table. Just say the table. But he is nowhere in sight. He probably went to the washroom. I'm about to open the fridge when a beeping from his computer distracts me. I glance over and see new emails come in, but as my eyes wander over the sea of Japanese text, one English email draws my attention. Even more curiously, the words New York are in the preview text. New York? What could Uncle Cato possibly be doing there? Try to resist the temptation, but as I read a private investigation firm based out of New York, my curiosity gets the best of me, and I commit a federal felony. Why would Uncle Cato order investigative work in the States, and New York specifically? Read on. Mr. Cato, we have begun our preliminary investigation into the case of Mr. and Mrs. Seiko. Laptop is closed shut before I can finish. I look up sharply into Cato's serious frown.
I thought you knew better than to snoop through other people's things.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. I swear. This is him, not me. Like, you know he's an idiot sometimes. I just saw an email from an investigation firm in New York.
Why were you looking through my email in the first place?
Because I'm a weirdo who does weird things. I know nothing of the term privacy. I know I'm in the wrong for snooping, but I can't let him change the subject. Not when it involves my home, my family. It's very clearly not something I should be getting into. The email was talking about Mom and Dad. Okay. I've got to remain stoic.
You misread it.
No. A growing anger bubbles in my chest. I don't care if you have secrets. I even understood when you tried to hide the truth about Aunt Yuki, but I will not allow you to keep secrets from me if it involves my parents. There's no trace of a smile. There wasn't one to begin with. And his eyes, his dark eyes are unusually grim. I search his face looking for a spark of his goofy, mellow uncle, but he is a mask of stony silence. What do you know? What are you telling me? After a long pause, he finally speaks.
There are some things you are better off not knowing.
Okay, that's a little ominous. There's no other fucking... Why give me the option, then? I have a right to know what happened to my parents. Uncle Cato's expression doesn't change, but a faint line of worry creases his brow. I soften my tone. Appreciate that you're trying to protect me. Whatever it is says in that email, I can handle it. 1,000,000 to 1 you won't handle it well. He looks hard at me, and I stay silent as he ponders my words. Finally, he sighs and opens the laptop. After he pulls up the email, he slides the computer towards me. With bated breath, I read through the brief email. Mr. Cato, we have begun our preliminary investigation into the case of Mr. and Mrs. Seiko, and we've found that the witness statements released during the conclusion of the case contrasted greatly with the statements originally recorded by the investigating officers. Further investigation will continue. That's it? Can't hide the confusion from my voice.
For now.
I don't understand. It's common knowledge that witnesses are not always a reliable source. A lot of the times they'll change their stories or misremember what they saw.
It's not just the witness statements. Before the accident, your mom called me out of the blue with a very strange request.
Oh, okay, I thought you were going to read more. She wanted to make sure that anything should happen to her or your dad that I'd take care of you kids.
We talked about custody when your parents first created their will, and we'd already decided that should your parents pass away, custody of you kids would go to me.
I thought it was strange that she'd bring it up again, but I figured she might have gone in to update her will and felt a little insecure.
Of course, I assured her that I'd take care of you both. Then, a week later, your parents' accident happened. I tried to discreetly look into the accident on my own, but got nowhere. That's why I hired the private investigator.
I racked my brain trying to remember the last few days before Mom and Dad's accident. Were they acting any different than usual? Dad was wrapping up the last few upgrades to my core, but we were both scrambling to finish updates on Eagle before school started. Understand why you wanted to keep this a secret. Uncle Kato looks relieved. But now that I know about this investigation, I want to be kept in the loop. He nods.
I suppose that's fair.
Maybe I can help too. I mean, we did live in NYC, and I still have some contacts at CINY.
Let's see what the PI comes back with and we can go from there. If your parents were in danger, I don't want you to put your life at risk too.
I nod reluctantly. Kato suddenly looks uneasy.
You aren't going to tell your sister about this, are you?
I might. I know nothing of privacy. She should know. No, she has enough to worry about. It's not my place to tell. It's not my place to decide what is or is not best for Nikki.
I think we should wait to tell her.
I don't respond, but look at him questioningly.
I don't want to open up old wounds or give her false hope after she's worked so hard to move on with her life.
The less she knows, the better. Why you keep stopping? Also, that's not cool, man. Sure, but if it turns out Mom and Dad's deaths weren't accident, we need to tell her the truth.
When the time comes, we will.
And she's gonna be really pissed we didn't tell her sooner. Okay. Uncle Kato gently shuts his laptop. What I know about information, such as in this particular vein of emotionality, is you don't keep that a secret. You tell people who you know won't tell other people. Make sure you control the information. But you tell people involved and who would benefit from knowing, and no matter what happens to them, and no matter how much they dislike you or whatever, they're still better off for knowing. You don't keep secrets about, like, parents' deaths or anything. That's just not cool. You tell them, let them deal with it. If they want help, they'll come to you. Sometimes you need to intuit and go to them. But you still don't keep that from them. That's that's the opposite of what you should do.
I think that's enough excitement for one day.
He grins jokingly at me.
I need to get some work done before you decide to snoop through even more of my emails.
Don't talk to me about that. That's my cue to head upstairs. Don't keep information from people. It's just gonna hurt things in the long term. It's not even a good idea in the short term. As we part, I head into my room. I try and focus on my homework, but my mind is filled with unanswered questions about Mom and Dad. If this wasn't an accident, then what really happened? Why would anyone want to hurt them? I mean, it could be second-degree murder, for all we know, manslaughter. Well, manslaughter is an accident. Second degree. Eventually, I get my work done and head to bed. Then I drift off into a fitful slumber. It's been 2 weeks since the XZ concert. Interesting. And my conversation with Uncle Kato. In that time, my team is still undefeated and stronger than ever. Kaori, Sho, Mayu, and I put in extra hours of practice as we prepare ourselves for more difficult opponents. We're in the top 5, baby! Things have been going amazingly between Valerie and I. After our adventure in the mall, Valerie is not shy about showing her affection for me, much to the embarrassment of those around us. Their fault. She also keeps the sketch I drew of her on her desk. She says it inspires her whenever she has artist block. We had plenty of modeling sessions since. Needless to say, our experiences as a couple have been full of bonheur. That's adorable, and I'm very happy for you. Nikki's up to her usual tricks in the kitchen. When they were short-staffed at the cafe, Nikki finally had her chance to show off her skills as a cook. She impressed the chef so much that she no longer needs to spend her time washing dishes. Nothing wrong with washing dishes. Of course, with greater responsibility comes greater power. Comes longer hours of work. Uncle Kato has been working harder than ever. This last week in particular has been leaving the house earlier in the morning and coming home way past midnight. So he leaves at 6, comes back at 1. He doesn't actually live here anymore. Work must be treating him very well, because whenever I see him, he has a bright smile on his face. Oh, that's nice. Hey, more time has passed, and this room still looks the exact same. Tonight is one of those rare nights where both Nikki and Uncle Kato are off work, and I have no plans. After devouring the delicious meal that Nikki made, I'm happily nursing my food baby I hate when people call it that. It's so fucking weird. While Uncle Kato clears the dishes, Nikki sighs heavily and slumps on the table.
I can't believe that nobody here really celebrates Halloween.
Is that not a thing in Japan? Think about Halloween. Think about the Halloween party I'm supposed to attend tomorrow. Yeah, they do.
Well, sort of. They don't decorate, though.
And they probably don't go trick-or-treating. I don't know, I'm making assumptions. I actually know nothing. I sigh wistfully. That's true. Nikki snorts.
I bet all you really care about are all the slutty costume parties.
Why would you say that? Candy always comes first. Fuck it. You're not related. You're not my sister. Oh shit, it's over time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I, of course, am Keywii. You can grade 2, and you yourself a delightful day. This has been fun. But goodbye.